Welcome back, guys. I hope you're all doing amazing today. If you're new here, this is the place where we share interesting stories, powerful ideas, and content that makes you think, learn, and enjoy every minute. And if you're already part of the family, thank you so much for your love and support. Let's talk about places and things in America. 1. New York. New York City, NYC, is the most populous city in the United States. Located at the southern tip of New York State along New York Harbor, one of the world's largest natural harbors. The city is made up of 5 boroughs, each corresponding to its own county. It serves as the geographic and population center of both the Northeast megalopolis and the New York metropolitan area, the largest in the nation. New York City is a global hub for finance, commerce, culture, technology, media, education, science, arts, fashion, and international diplomacy, and it is home to the headquarters of the United Nations. As of July 2024, New York City has an estimated population of 8,478,072 spread across 300.46 square miles, making it the most densely populated major city in the United States. Its population is more than double that of Los Angeles, the country's second most populous city. Over 20.1 million people live in the New York metropolitan area, while 23.5 million reside in its combined statistical area, both the largest in the nation. New York City is one of the world's most populous megacities and serves as the primary gateway for legal immigration to the United States. With nearly 800 languages spoken, it is the most linguistically diverse city in the world and home to the largest foreign-born metropolitan population globally. New York City began as Fort Amsterdam, a Dutch trading post founded around 1624 on Manhattan Island. Originally named New Amsterdam, it became a city in 1653. The English took control in 1664, renaming it New York, a name permanently adopted in 1674. After American independence, the city served as the U.S. capital from 1785 to 1790. The modern city emerged in 1898 with the consolidation of 5 boroughs: Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Staten Island. 2. Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty, officially titled Liberty Enlightening the World, French La Liberté éclairant le monde, is a colossal neoclassical sculpture located on Liberty Island in New York Harbor. The copper-clad statue was a gift from the people of France to the United States and was designed by French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi, with its iron framework engineered by Gustave Eiffel. It was dedicated on October 28, 1886, and has since become one of the most iconic symbols of freedom in the world. The statue depicts a classically draped woman inspired by Libertas, the Roman goddess of liberty. In her right hand, she raises a torch symbolizing enlightenment, while her left hand holds a tablet inscribed July 4th MDCCLXX5, the date of the U.S. Declaration of Independence. At her feet lies a broken chain and shackle representing the abolition of slavery following the American Civil War. The idea for the monument was proposed in 1865 by French historian and abolitionist Edouard de la Boulaye to celebrate the centennial of American independence and the endurance of democracy. Delays caused by the Franco-Prussian War pushed construction to 1875, when France agreed to fund the statue while the United States built the pedestal. Fundraising challenges were overcome through public donations led by publisher Joseph Pulitzer. Built in France, the statue was shipped in crates and assembled on Bedloes Island, marking its completion with New York's first ticker tape parade and a dedication ceremony led by President Grover Cleveland. 3rd, Times Square. Times Square is a major commercial intersection, tourist destination, and entertainment hub located in Midtown Manhattan, New York City. Formed by the junction of Broadway, 7th Avenue, and 42nd Street, it stretches between 42nd and 47th Streets, and together with nearby Duffy Square, creates a distinctive bow-tie-shaped plaza. The area is famous for its towering digital billboards, bright lights, and businesses that operate around the clock. One of the busiest pedestrian intersections in the world, Times Square is the heart of New York's theater district, home to most Broadway theaters, and a global center of the entertainment industry. It attracts an estimated 50 million visitors each year, with hundreds of thousands of people passing through daily. The nearby Times Square 42nd Street subway complex is among the busiest in the city, serving over 200,000 passengers every day. Originally called Longacre Square, the area was renamed Times Square in 1904 after the New York Times moved its headquarters to the Times Building, now known as One Times Square. The location is world famous for its annual New Year's Eve ball drop, a tradition that began in 1907 and draws over 1 million visitors in person along with a global audience of more than 1 billion viewers. Often referred to as the crossroads of the world and the heart of the Great White Way, Times Square remains one of the most iconic and energetic places on Earth. 4. Hollywood. Hollywood, often informally known as Tinseltown, is a famous neighborhood and district in central Los Angeles, California. Its name has become synonymous with the American film industry and the culture surrounding it. Many of the world's most influential film studios, including Universal Pictures, Paramount Pictures, Warner Brothers, Walt Disney Studios, and Sony Pictures, are located in or near the Hollywood area. Originally incorporated as an independent municipality in 1903, Hollywood was later merged with the city of Los Angeles in 1910, following a public referendum. Shortly after this consolidation, the motion picture industry began to migrate to the region, drawn by its favorable climate and diverse landscapes. This shift marked the beginning of Hollywood's rise as the global center of filmmaking. History. Initial development of Hollywood. Hollywood's early development began in the late 19th century as a quiet, rural community. Real estate developer H.J. Whitley played a key role in shaping the area after arranging the purchase of the 480-acre E.C. Hurd Ranch. He shared his vision for a new town with influential figures such as General Harrison Gray Otis, publisher of the Los Angeles Times, and local businessman Ivar Weide. The name Hollywood was introduced by Dieta Wilcox, who learned it from an acquaintance who owned an estate with the same name in Illinois. Believing the name sounded pleasant and symbolized good luck, she suggested it to her husband, Harvey H. Wilcox. In February 1887, Wilcox purchased 120 acres of land, and by August of that year, he officially recorded the name Hollywood on the property deed. 5. Mount Rushmore. The Mount Rushmore National Memorial is a national landmark featuring a colossal sculpture carved into the granite face of Mount Rushmore, known in the Lakota language as Thunkashala Shakpe, or Six Grandfathers. Located in the Black Hills near Keystone, South Dakota, the monument was designed by sculptor Gutzon Borglum, who called it the Shrine of Democracy. Construction took place from 1927 to 1941 under Borglum's direction, with assistance from his son, Lincoln Borglum. The sculpture depicts 60-foot-tall carvings of 4 U.S. presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln, chosen to represent the nation's foundation, expansion, development, and preservation. The memorial attracts more than 2 million visitors each year and spans 1,278 acres, with the mountain rising 5,725 feet above sea level. Borglum selected Mount Rushmore partly because of its southeastern exposure, allowing maximum sunlight. The original concept, proposed by South Dakota historian Doane Robinson, envisioned Western figures such as Lewis and Clark and Native American leaders, but Borglum opted instead for the presidential theme. Senator Peter Norbeck secured federal funding for the project. Although the presidents' faces were completed between 1934 and 1939, the monument was left unfinished due to funding shortages after Borglum's death in 1941. The memorial remains controversial because it was carved on land taken from the Sioux Nation in the 19th century. In 1980, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that the seizure of the Black Hills required compensation, awarding the Sioux Nation $102 million. The tribe has refused the payment, continuing to demand the return of the land, a dispute that still shapes debates over the monument today. 6. The Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is a vast, steep-sided canyon carved by the Colorado River in northern Arizona, United States. Stretching 277 miles in length, up to 18 miles in width, and reaching depths of over 1 mile, it is one of the most dramatic natural landscapes on Earth. The canyon and its surrounding rims are protected within Grand Canyon National Park and neighboring lands, including national forests, monuments, and Native American reservations. The Grand Canyon exposes nearly 2 billion years of Earth's geological history. As the Colorado Plateau was uplifted, the Colorado River and its tributaries gradually cut through layers of rock, shaping the canyon over millions of years. Most scientific evidence suggests the river established its course through the region around 5 to 6 million years ago, continuing to deepen and widen the canyon through erosion. Humans have lived in and around the Grand Canyon for thousands of years. Native American tribes built settlements within the canyon and its caves, and the Pueblo people regarded it as a sacred place, making pilgrimages to its depths. The first recorded European to see the Grand Canyon was Spanish explorer Garcia Lopez de Cardenas in 1540. Later, President Theodore Roosevelt became a strong advocate for its preservation, helping ensure its protection for future generations. 7. Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge is an iconic suspension bridge spanning the Golden Gate Strait, the 1-mile-wide passage connecting San Francisco Bay to the Pacific Ocean in California, United States. It links the city of San Francisco with Marin County, carrying U.S. Route 101 and California State Route 1, as well as pedestrian and bicycle traffic. Recognized by the American Society of Civil Engineers as one of the wonders of the modern world, the bridge stands as one of the most famous symbols of San Francisco and the state of California. The idea of building a fixed crossing between San Francisco and Marin County emerged in the late 19th century but only became feasible in the early 20th century. The project was led by Chief Engineer Joseph Strauss, with major design contributions from Leon Moisseiff, Irving Morrow, and Charles Ellis. The bridge officially opened to the public on May 27, 1937, and has since undergone multiple upgrades and retrofits to improve safety and durability. Often described as one of the most beautiful and most photographed bridges in the world, the Golden Gate Bridge was, at the time of its opening, both the longest and tallest suspension bridge ever built. Its main span measures 4,200 feet, and its total height reaches 746 feet, making it a remarkable achievement of modern engineering. Thanks for watching.